Hi guys, welcome to ITech's HTML5 and CSS3 tutorials, and in this video we'll be telling you about basic document structure and the basic tags. Alright, so before we proceed, I would like us to consider the design considerations and planning. Alright, so we'll just talk briefly about that. So before you sit down to design your first web page, you should have an idea of what you want your end result to look like. Yes, it's very important. So you take out of a piece of paper, for example, you position every content of your page where you want them to be. Alright, it will really help you. Alright, so your draft will act as a blueprint or a guideline for you to develop your page. So if you are designing an entire website, that is a collection of websites at a single URL, right, your planning is especially important. Okay, so if you hack into this, it will really help you out. So the first, you can see we have many tags here we are going to be talking about today. So as you can see, everything collectively is the basic structure of your HTML document. Alright, so the first tag we are going to be talking about is the Doctype in HTML5 or in HTML generally, because the Doctype tag is not actually a tag in HTML5. It's just a declaration to let the browser you are using know what version of HTML you have written your code in. This must be the first thing on any page you are creating before the HTML tags. Yes, so before you add your HTML tags, that is the first thing you have to put, the Doctype HTML tag. Alright, it's just single, it doesn't have an ending tag. Okay, so the Doctype is not case sensitive and it does not have an end tag, just like I said. So the beginning of pages you create should look like this. Alright, it should have this. Alright, so it's not case sensitive, just like I told you earlier on that HTML and HTML5 generally is not case sensitive. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the HTML tags next. So the HTML tags, they are the main tags that identify your page as an HTML document. Alright, so after the Doctype, you follow it with the HTML tag, and here is the closing tag. Alright, you can see it's the last. So everything goes into the HTML tags because it tells your page and it identifies your page as a HTML document. So when a web browser reads your document, it knows that everything between these two tags is an HTML document. Alright, each HTML page you create should start with Doctype HTML followed by the HTML start and end tags. Alright, then the next tag we're going to be talking about is the head tag. Alright, as you can see, the head tag. So just like in the human body, you have the head, you have the body. So after the head tags, the next tag is going to be the body tags. But there are some things that are inside the head tag. So the head tags, they are used to define your document header. This is where you add the basic information about your browser, such as the title. So you can see I gave it a title. This is the title tag. Alright, I've given it a title of document. When you go through your browser now and you search for this part, alright, let's search for the part localhost dashboard HTML5. We have HTML files, okay, and lastly we have the index.html. You have to provide the path correctly, if not you won't get it, the browser won't display it. Alright, so you can see the browser has opened it for us. It's still loading, by the way. Alright, I just want to load this so that I can see. You can see it is showing us what document. So this document, it is this title that I gave to the page. If I should change this to tutorials and I refresh my page, you can see the title has changed to tutorials. So that is where it is located. Alright, so That is what the title bar does, the title tags rather. So the head tag is also the place you add basic information about your web page, such as the title and the metadata. So we have the first metadata here is the char set, the character set, all right, but it's written as char set. So it carries a value of UTF-8, all right. So this is the standard character code, all right, which contains all the characters you're going to be needing, all right. So we also have the meta tag with the name viewport. This is concerned with the responsiveness of the page, all right. So followed by the next one, and you'll be wondering, why are these other three meta tags empty? I was the one who typed them empty because I'm going to be filling them one after the other. So there are three other metadata tags that you're going to be talking about, which are the author information, the keywords, all right. So the author's information, the keywords, and finally the the author, the keyword, and all right, let's check the three metadata tags out first. All right, the first one is the author, all right. To give it a name, the metadata tag, a name of author, all right. So what this does is it identifies the author, all right. It identifies it as the author of the page. So whatever content you give to it now, when I give it a content of ITech, it identifies ITech as the author of this page. So the next metadata tag I'm going to be talking about is the keyword, all right. Is the keyword, okay. So I'll give it a name of keyword, all right, or keywords, whatever. So let's say keywords. Now the content, this keyword is very important when someone is searching for your page, all right, and it causes an order of ranking. So imagine I give this keyword a content of HTML5 tutorials, comma, HTML trainings, and lastly let's give it a value of learn HTML, all right. So what is going to do is that when a user should search HTML5 tutorials, it will bring out in the list of suggestions. Your browser will bring out definitely that is what it will use to locate my site, okay. That is just the basic thing you have to know. It is what it will use to locate my site, all right. So the last one we're going to talk about is the name of description. That one is the description, the descriptions value, sorry, the description, all right. So this description is just serving almost the same purpose as the keyword, all right. So it's serving the same thing as the keyword, all right. So let's give it a content. So let's give it the content of HTML tutorials by ITech. So it's just more specific, all right. So when someone just searches ITech HTML tutorials or HTML tutorials by ITech, it will just bring it out based on the description, okay. So we'll talk about the meta tag. The last one we're going to be talking about is the meta tag description, sorry, the meta tag copyright, okay. Name copyright, and we're going to give it a content of copyright ITech Institute. sorry. Okay, so when you do this, sorry, it will specify the copyright statement. All right, to specify the copyright statement, that is just the function the thing serves at. All right, so it doesn't have much work, so it just specifies the copyright content of your page. Okay, so the last thing we're going to be talking about is the body tag. So this is where everything, you get, this identifies the area in your web page where all of your content is being stored. So everything you're going to be doing is going to be displayed in the body tags. Okay, this is the place the browser, this is the main part of the browser that you can see your output. So everything you place between these tags appears in your HTML document. So within these tags, you will place your text, your images, your lists, your tables, and so on. In addition, you can use attributes in this area to find default colors for the texts and the links. Alright, so there are many things you do in the body tags. So even if I should type a text here now, I go to my browser and I refresh, you can see the text is showing in the body tags. Alright, so we have explained the basic structure of HTML documents and we have discussed all the tags. So that is where we'll be stopping for this lesson. So in the next lesson, we're going to be talking about page formatting. Alright, we're going to be talking about page formatting, and in that lesson we're going to be discussing things like adding a new paragraph. We'll discuss new tags, the paragraph tags, the line break tags, we insert blank space, so and so on. It's going to be fun in the next class. Alright, that is where the actual coding will start. So don't forget to press the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment, please. It will really help my channel grow. Thank you.